it's basically time is on PhotoSynth's side at this point. Let's take a look at the losses tab. Now, PhotoSynth is behind as far as losses go, but heck, he can afford it. He's got double. He has double the harvester count. Now, he's behind as far as income goes, but of course we all know that's due to the mules. But here we go. A little bit of pressure being put on here by PhotoSynth. Warping in more units, though. Going to be using up his keys. And here we go. Marauder's stimming in here. We'll be attacking this cannon. Is it going to be enough, though? No, the cannon will be dying right there as we see Warp. He's all grabbing a good old dose of Chrono Boost right here. So these Marauders forcing, or basically evicting all those probes off this mineral line, but that's okay. They can come hang out here at this expansion right here. Meanwhile, though, PhotoSynth will be putting his Zealots up on the front, and it does look like he's going to be putting some pressure. And yes, here we go. Guardian Shield coming down. All these Zealots actually stuck behind these sentries. That's not the way you want to do it. The Zealots need to be up front. We need to see him putting all of his units up here. Tons of force fields coming down right now, as it looks like he might be able to breach this front door, as one bunker is still there. Second bunker trying to get built right here. Get built. Yeah, great grammar. As we see more force fields coming down, these Zealots soaking up a lot of damage. Meanwhile, though, the Marauders finally being slaughtered right here as they were able to kill the production of the Forge and this robotics field as they were powered down. So, Cyrain successfully defended
against the fucking higher tech, Jesus Christ.
At what cost? Because he is still inside of his main and
he's like 7 warp gates and like
free range of this.
Yeah, he's had 7 warp gates for so long. He's like,
back to home base,
I don't even know, whatever.
It was looking to do a flyover of all of these stalkers, and it was about to get quite painful for him.
Why did he get
right now?
He's not even using.
Oh, high Templar. So Cyrain continuing to do
it's pretty much
great
over
as
now.
far as upgrades go. Can't say the same for PhotoSynth as he's
Cyrain has to have like pretty
point,
ridiculous
not even getting the
drops
shields
to
upgrade.
make
For
this win.
shame, as really at 17 minutes you need to have a lot of upgrades. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Meanwhile, though, PhotoSynth just rolling in the dough. He's got money to spare, about to supply lock himself actually. Meanwhile, though, Cyrain kind of sitting a little.
Wait, does he have Storm? I didn't see.
Tons of gas, but the unit count's a little low.
But he doesn't have the
He's
amulet.
getting ghosts. Now these ghosts are going to be very crucial for him busting out of this, because if he can break the main of this army here that PhotoSynth is wielding, a couple EMP blasts will go a long way in breaking down these doors. Now here we go. PhotoSynth getting ballsy once again. Actually have a high Templar in the mix, but Psystorm going down on the main bio ball right there, forcing them back, but PhotoSynth simultaneously retreating as well. That's really not how you want to be doing it. When you see those Psystorms, you want to force those units back, as a lot of SCVs are here trying to repair these bunkers, as these bunkers are the linchpin on the defensive. And here we go, Psystorm going down once again, and will be sapping the energy of these medevacs, and Cyrain is in a seriously bad position. Now, with the fact that he's been containing so far, I'm really surprised we haven't seen some sort of floating base over here to these island expansions. Is this going to be very crucial for him to maintain some sort of economy? If we take here a look, 73 to 33 in the favor of PhotoSynth. PhotoSynth is just look at that, 2,000 minerals in the bank. In the bank, he's got money. All of his cooldowns are done, and he's getting 2 more warp gates for funds. And here we go, actually a Marine and Marauder combo right here, trying to make something happen, stemming into the mineral line. More units will be warping in here. Of course, this cannon will be more than enough to
That's really nice cannon
trying to claw his way out of here. But
you know, he asked me right before, where should I put cannons in my base?
Look at the army tab right here, 156 to 116.
He asked me right before this game.
Right here. He needs
where should I put my cannons?
Otherwise,
that's really nice.
And there we go, EMP blast going down on all those units, and though
it's okay,
lots of ghosts right here, but he needs to be moving out. If you put that EMP blast on there, a nice chunk of these units do not have shields, but he's just kind of hanging out now, and all these units are actually regaining their shields, so not really using that moment very effectively. Not really sure what's going on behind that.
Phil's income is twice as much as the other guys. It's 1,700 minerals.
Your opponent attack.
Dude, he just needs to get fucking amulet and just end this game. Oh my god.
Because they just recharged.
Just warp in like 5 storms at once.
Him for not keeping his.
When I get into this situation, I put down like 4 robotics and just mass collapses.
And here we go, actually, Cyrain, going to be getting a little tricky here. Going to be doing a little flanking force down here, so we'll be choosing to attack. Here we go. Both units, or both armies will be stemming, getting stuck on the ramp. This is not where you want to be, because we could be seeing force fields coming down, denying it. But no, we do see EMP blast going down right there on those. Actually, EMP blast going in the gut of this army. Once again, though, this army,
that Archon is doing so much
another
damage.
EMP blast going down, and Cyrain looks like he might be able to bust out of this, as we did see the concave from PhotoSynth, but PhotoSynth forced to retreat as these Marines and Marauders high on all of those stems, and I'm not really sure the PhotoSynth is going to be able to get away with this.
What the
now,
hell? Oh
he will be trying to warp in a brand new army. Where is it going to be coming up here on this high ground? Is it going to be enough? I'm not really sure. Now, Cran needs to take this momentum that he now has and run with it.
Is that guy all in? No, he's not.
He needs to be Forrest Gump. There we go. EMP Blast going down on both of those High Templar right there. And a Warp Prism coming in here for shenanigans. EMP Blast coming down on all of those Stalkers. And these Stalkers are about to be in a lot of trouble as more Zealots will be coming in here trying to charge in. More EMP Blast catching the edge of that one High Templar. Not going enough to deal with it. Now we have the Robotics Bay sitting there. And it's about to get
storm off yet.
sniped. Actually, the Nexus is what's coming under fire. 3 of these cannons definitely trying to do something. There's Charge Lots running in here, screaming at the top of their lung as these Side Storms do go down on Crown's units. Is it going to be enough? A lot of these medevacs really not that full of energy, as they're just really weak. And as now we're seeing distance running coming here from PhotoSynth on this little pocket expansion that he has. So losing this Nexus right here, but hey, he's got another one and another one. So it's not game over for PhotoSynth. The Cryon did a lot of damage right here, but he hasn't expanded. He needed to expand immediately. Once he got out, once he broke loose of the siege that we saw, PhotoSynth.
I don't think Phil knows how to play when he gets a lead.
We needed to see Cryon move out and expand. He needed to cement his economic engine back in place, because he's got 26 harvesters versus 75. PhotoSynth is just
this game should have been over a very long time ago.
This game, as far as economy goes. Now, if we take a look at the losses,
look at the harvester.
It's definitely in the favor of Cryon. Cryon using his unit composition to his advantage, as these Marauders very, very effective against these gateway units, and it looks like this Nexus is about to be in a lot of trouble as we see EMP Blast going down and denying all of those units right there, basically life. And here we go, Archons just hauling ass into this bio unit right there, as we do see Side Storms going down, as well as the one Archon getting caught out in the open. Another EMP Blast going down. Cryon doing a great job with his EMP Blast here, just absolutely stripping all the energy away from these High Templar. All of them completely useless. I really feel that these High Templar aren't going to be the answer right now. We do see DT Shrine finishing up right there. So this could be huge for PhotoSynth if he can get these guys out there and engage this army, because Cryon right now is running on vapors. He's pretty much strip-mined everything out. He's got fumes here in the main. He's got fumes on the natural. He's getting his second expansion online, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough, as PhotoSynth has a robust economy on this one expansion.
Why isn't he using his robotics?
Patch left right here, so he needs
the guy is like 20 Marauders.
So PhotoSynth really kind of dropping the ball here. Now he still has a huge harvester count advantage, but just the way the game is shifted right here, I'm not sure if it's going to be enough, as we have lots of charge lots here and lots of High Templar.
Right, dude.
But we've seen the
EMP Blast dropping the ball right here.
Yeah, he is. He should be like on such higher tech.
Appropriately. There we go. Actually, holy crap, we have 8 ghosts. So you pretty much need to kiss every single shield of PhotoSynth's army goodbye. And it does look like Cryon's looking to move out.
To spread out his High Templars too. Oh my goodness.
137 to 126. 40 of that advantage being PhotoSynth's harvester count. So once again, time is on the side for PhotoSynth. He needs Cryon to kind of pussyfoot around outside here and not do anything decisive. But it does look like he will be moving out, looking to do something. This one High Templar going to be a hero. Is he going to be putting down the Side Storm? No, as we see Snipe going down on him, and he will be being absolutely dispatched right there. The Nexus will be sniped right there as well. Not really going to be that effective, but there's all those ghosts being shredded right there. EMP Blast going down. Psionic Storm going down as well on that Bio Ball. And more EMP Blast going down. Is it going to be enough, though? These units forced into the back of the wall. And all those ghosts being cleaned up right there. And these Marauders and Ghosts just stimming right here, as a lot of them have been softened up. Only one medevac really with much energy at all. So all these guys are softened up, and it looks like PhotoSynth's production facilities are about to be in jeopardy. Could we see Cryon come back from this? If he destroys all these gateways, it could be GG for PhotoSynth. As PhotoSynth has a DT Shrine, but hasn't really been using them. Kind of
You've got to be fucking kidding me, dude.
What the fuck? Both of our players are running on fumes, as the DT actually denied this expansion here. So PhotoSynth can dig in here. He can really do a lot. But he's going to have to dig in. He's going to have to rebuild his production facilities, as now PhotoSynth is running on just fumes. Let's take a look at the income tab. 62 probes to 28 SCVs. Right now, Cyrain has 800 minerals. That's all he has left, pretty much. I mean, we've got 200. Yeah, he has less than 500 minerals to mine right there, pretty much. I mean, I know that not 500, but still, he has nothing left to mine.
So
this army that he has is it. Inversely, though, PhotoSynth needs to get his ass in gear. He's got 3 cannons, 3 stalkers, 3 zealots, and 3 sentries. So it's an army of 3 to defend against this. Now he's getting a nexus down, but is it going to be enough? I'm not really sure. I really don't think so. As PhotoSynth's in a really tough position right now, as it looks like he might lose this. Now he does have this DT shrine. He could do a lot with it if he can get these DTs in here. Now he's got great placement for reinforcements all in here. He could go ahead and throw a couple of DTs in the mix right there and absolutely just reign supreme. Now here's the great thing about Terran. Of course, as most of you know, you can float your buildings. Hey, and there we go. Actually, PhotoSynth in a lot of trouble. And actually, there we go. PhotoSynth GGing out of it, as we saw Cyrain just barely hold on by just the skin of his teeth with these Marauders. And we saw PhotoSynth just throw away army after army. And wow, I cannot believe PhotoSynth actually lost that one right there, as Cyrain really showing